Hi, everyone. It's Riggs. We're back again with more Star Wars news. This time, we've got some spoilers and potential leaks from a couple of the Disney Plus shows that are coming. This article is from comicbookmovie.com. And as usual, we'll put the link to the article in the video description. Ahsoka and Skeleton Crew rumors point to game-changing plans for the Star Wars universe. Possible spoilers. Some very interesting new Ahsoka and Skeleton Crew rumors have started doing the rounds online, suggesting that the two Disney Plus TV shows will set the stage for a bold new era of Star Wars storytelling. There have been quite a few articles about these particular spoilers that I've seen over the last 2 days or so. Skeleton Crew, that's a show that I had completely forgotten about. I think that's the one with Jude Law, if I'm not mistaken. But let's get into it. Making Star Wars has shared an interesting new set of rumors for Ahsoka and Skeleton Crew, revealing that both Disney Plus TV shows are likely to have quite a bit in common. Both take place in the Mandalorian's post-Return of the Jedi setting, and it seems the plan is for Ahsoka Tano to cameo in that newest addition to Lucasfilm's small screen slate. I think they're talking about Mandalorian Season 3. And yeah, I mean, Filoni's involved. I would not be surprised to see Ahsoka pop up. All we really know about Skeleton Crew is that it will follow a group of kids who get lost in the galaxy together. But where they end up may be key to both shows. Apparently, when we catch up with Ezra Bridger and Grand Admiral Thrawn in Ahsoka, it will be revealed that they both spent time in the New Beyond, or New Space, following Star Wars Rebels. And that makes sense. We had the end of Star Wars Rebels where the space whales jumped to hyperspace and took them outside the galaxy or something, and they haven't been heard from since. I guess the post-credit scene from Rebels had Ahsoka popping up and taking Sabine off to go find them. A completely new and unexplored area of the Star Wars universe, it reportedly uses and views the Force much differently from what we've grown used to. I wonder if this will cherry pick from some of the old expanded universe. In fact, the insinuation here is that any magic users we've seen up until this point are likely to have hailed from there. It is said that the kids in Skeleton Crew may find themselves lost in this new universe, revealing a whole new side to Star Wars, unlike anything we've seen before. With Ahsoka seemingly introducing those concepts, a crossover makes sense. The site goes on to share some interesting speculation about paranormal forces and undead soldiers that we'd recommend checking out. But they also go on to confirm that Lars Michelson is playing Thrawn, red eyes and all. Seeing as the actor lent his chilling voice to the villain in Rebels, we can fully get aboard with that casting. It's definitely an interesting time for Star Wars, and with Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni spearheading these stories, we really have no reason to worry about such out-of-the-box concepts finding their way into a franchise many have argued has grown stale. With both shows set to premiere next year, we hope to learn more soon. So this is talking about another article. Why don't we go there? Wild rumors and set pics. Star Wars Skeleton Crew's Ahsoka connections. Rumors. Oh, okay, we're at makingstarwars.com. I'll put the link to this also in the description. Rumors. I thought it might be fun to share a lot of the rumors I've heard about Star Wars Skeleton Crew and Ahsoka. A lot of this stuff is grounded in very legit story details, and some of it is a bit murky or unverified. It seems as if these shows are building towards an event, as the shows culminate in a larger narrative when watched together. People who want new Star Wars set in new places with new ideas will dig this information. Over the last few weeks, I've been over to the set of Star Wars Skeleton Crew. Okay, so that's pretty cool. A lot. And I have seen a few interesting things. Mostly the set has been a partial CGI ship, landed with some spooky trees. It has been fascinating to me how the shows appear to be talking to one another, as both Skeleton Crew and Ahsoka have been filming at the same time and sometimes even in the same spaces. Both shows filming simultaneously has been confusing, to say the least. Does Ahsoka make an appearance in Skeleton Crew? So I guess that's what they were talking about in the other article, not Mandalorian. A few times I was at a set recently, I had meetings with sources and learned a few interesting things about Skeleton Crew. At the moment, I only have the implication Ahsoka Tano herself makes a guest appearance in the series, and the shows did film simultaneously. To be clear, there's a strong implication that Ahsoka Tano is in Skeleton Crew to some extent, but it's a rumor. In the Ahsoka series, Thrawn and Ezra end up in New Space, New Beyond for a time after the events of Rebels, right, with the space whales. I'm not sure if that's what the region is called or if that's the shorthand they're using. Region is completely new and unexplored area of Star Wars. It also implied that the magic users in the Star Wars universe we have seen before originate from this place. We have seen outcasts from there in past Star Wars tales. In this moment, more positive hits on Ivana Sacco being Night Sister, Light Sister, than playing Harrison Dula. Let me remind you, we are talking rumors here. That said, Michelson's playing Thrawn with the haunting red eyes and all. Remember when we first heard about Skeleton Crew, and the rumors were it took place in High Republic era. I think the wires might have been crossed and someone heard New Era and reduced it to the High Republic. The truth is, it seems to be a new area, not new era. Okay, so that's interesting. I know the Acolyte show is probably going to take place at the tail end of the High Republic. It's supposed to be 100 years before the prequels or something like that. I think High Republic is, timeline starts out like 200 years before the prequels. When the children in the Skeleton Crew end up lost in space, we, the audience, will be as lost as they are. Most of our previous Star Wars knowledge of the universe will be irrelevant, as this is a new universe in the same timeline, reality, and continuity. So as they explore the universe trying to make their way home, we are with them for that journey. In other words, if reality resembles the way things sound at the moment, do not expect our new cast to explore a greatest hits of Star Wars past locations. They are the place furthest from it all. Are we still going to end up with a desert planet, though? I mean, there always seems like there's a desert planet. The rumor is that Ahsoka will introduce the concepts that Skeleton Crew will explore. The issues from Skeleton Crew are likely to impact the fourth season of The Mandalorian. However, since that has yet to film, it's an assumption of my sources at this time, but they see it as a given, considering what the kids in Skeleton Crew encounter out there. Speculation. For the record, no one said anything about the Grisk to me. If I had to bet, I would think Thrawn returning from this place would be a serious threat to the New Republic. When he returns with new allies using magic from unknown places, the civilized galaxy will be at risk. Mon Mothma's military disarmament act saw the Republic diminish in its military by 90%, leaving it vulnerable to attack. How did that work with like the elements of the First Order and the Empire still floating around? None of that really makes any sense to me. The question is, what did the Skeleton Crew kids find out there, and what is Ahsoka Tano trying to do about it? If some blue sucker did try to attack the Republic using paranormal forces, it might be a job for Bo-Katan and the Mandalorian forces to save the Republic. Can you imagine if Thrawn returned with the Katana fleet full of undead soldiers from this new place? That would be nuts and give new meaning to the same Skeleton Crew. It would certainly be something different. It's also worth noting if the model I'm laying down is close to accurate, it might explain what some of the Rangers of the New Republic would have been dealing with and how the narrative is going to be absorbed by these other shows. Those Rangers out on the new frontier of the galaxy would start to hear rumors about undead forces beyond their borders, and the Republic would be unable to respond to it. Food for thought. Yeah, that is interesting. So if there was going to be the show that's, I guess, canceled, the Rangers of the New Republic, that was supposed to be a starring vehicle for Gina Carano. If they're off ranging out at the outskirts of the galaxy, hearing strange things, investigating strange things, that might have been pretty cool. But I guess they're pulling it into these other things. Once again, this article is about the rumors I've heard that seem to have some legitimacy to them. So take them as rumors. Rumors. It will be fun to look back on this and see how many of these concepts are actually in the series. Soon I'll have some follow-up stories about grounded and verified elements I've heard in the last few months. And this was originally posted on December 6th, so 4 days ago. All right, well, what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below, and maybe we'll read it in the mail call episode. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and be sure to like this video and share it to your friends if you enjoyed this content. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.